let's take a look at more campers from Disney's Bug Juice Season 1 and where they are today. A few years ago, Vice did an article on Disney's Bug Juice, and camper Everett was interviewed. Everett, who went by Ev, was friends with Connor before the both of them went on Bug Juice. And at first, Connor and him were skeptical about going to camp. Ev wasn't shown too much on Bug Juice, and he said that that was a mixture of being shy and also being 13 and feeling like you're too cool for reality TV. He also talks about how close the campers were with the camera crew. They would actually give the campers their own cameras to record their own footage, which could be seen throughout the episodes. I've said sometimes they would take the cameras and film really silly 13-year-old boy stuff just to see what the camera crew would say. Within the first few minutes of the first episode of Bug Juice, you may remember that Ev and Connor left for camp together. In the article that came out a few years ago, Ev said that he and Connor are still close today and he was the best man in his wedding. He also said that he's close with campers Jon and Andy. And you may remember in the first episode of Bug Juice that Jon and Andy show up to camp together. He also said that he and Andy attended Jon's wedding, and Jon's wife actually surprised them with the band playing the theme song for Bug Juice. Ev went on to get degrees from the University of Pennsylvania and also USC. He's a social impact strategist and a senior director at Progressive Multiplier. He's also public on X. If you want, you can check him out here. Jon got a degree from Johns Hopkins University. There isn't too much on him, but I did find an old article saying he was a consultant in Washington, D.C., and that he's now a VP. Andy lives in Pennsylvania. He's married with children, and I found an article saying that he works as a school teacher. I gotta say, as a millennial who watched Bug Juice, it warmed my heart to see that these guys are still friends. There truly is nothing like friendships that you've had since you were kids, knowing people that have seen you through so many stages of your life. And it was really nice to see Everett speak so highly of his experience on Bug Juice.